please.
Hey, what's up guys, Anderson again, and I am bringing you a battle replay commentary on Tranquil Streams. Now this is a map I really don't get to play often, and I am trying a completely different army composition for this fight. And if you notice, my opponent is Sierra from Clan Long, and I absolutely detest Clan Long. I usually don't fight them, because I would say a majority of my battle drops have come from Clan Long. Not anyone specific, just every time I fight someone from Clan Long, I get dropped from the battle and get 2 losses. So, somebody decided to upgrade their internet and their cable modem today, and somebody also has a lot better connection, so he doesn't have to worry about not hosting battles anymore. For this battle, I brought 2 Great Guards, and over in this force I also have a Matchlock Ashigaru and a Yari Ashigaru. I have a unit of Bow Warrior Monks, which I kind of squander away. I get a little caught up in my micro, but you'll see why. I also have 2 more Matchlocks and 2 more Yari Ashigarus. And my infantry component is just 3 Nodachi Samurais. But over here what I did differently is I brought 3 Bow Cav, and I have almost no experience with Bow Cav. I just wanted to test them out, play around a bit, and I thought, you know, one's kind of weak. 2's still pretty weak. I might as well bring 2 Bow Warrior Monks if I'm going to bring 2. But 3 sounded like a good number, so I decided to bring 3 of these guys. And I also have 2 Yari Cav to support them. And you look at my opponent's army, you know, he's got the basic Lone Sword Infantry Corps. Luckily he only has, what, 5 of them? But you can tell these are way the egoic Lone Swords. They have really good stats, high morale. And he brought a strong Cav and 1 Yari Ashigaru. So he's got 2 Great Guards, I believe 2 Yari Cav, 2 Katana Cav, and his general unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so that was the right setup. And he doesn't know I have these Matchlocks or these Yari Ashigaru in his forest over here. You see him bringing his Cav around. He's obviously got a full-on melee rush build. So I decided right away I need to bring my 2 Yari Cav with my Bow Cav over here quickly, and bring my Great Guard out as well to try to tangle up his Cav. And this allows me to get my Matchlock set up. Unfortunately, because I was microing these guys, I didn't get a good chance to micro my Cav and get a good charge in on his Great Guard, and I pay for it with taking a charge on this unit over here. But fortunately, I do have my Matchlocks up to support them, and you can see I took my Yari Cav over here just to try to hit his Lone Swords and start to weaken them, and my Bow Cav are set up in the middle. I'm kind of letting them go AWOL and shoot whatever they want, but I'll focus fire some of them and try to help out my Great Guard and put some of these Cav under, you know, arrow fire. So now they have arrows from my Bow Cav, they have Matchlock fire on them, my Matchlocks are covered by my Yari Ashigaru, and it's looking pretty good. My Yari Cav did a pretty decent amount of damage to his Lone Swords. One unit's almost at half strength, the other one's about 3/4 left. My Bow Warrior Monks have taken this unit down quite a bit. And over here, yeah, these guys are, you know, pretty worn down as well. I see him making a beeline for my Bow Cav, so I decided to move those guys out of the way. And here's where I made my first mistake. After I used my rally and went to stand and fight, I just left my Bow Warrior Monks over here. I should have moved them back behind my lines, but it was really confusing trying to micro all these units. And you can see over here my Great Guard got, you know, knocked out as well, but I mean, if you look at his remaining Cav units, it did some pretty serious damage. Okay, he's got 2 pretty much full strength Katana Cav and a Yari Cav, but this other Yari Cav is pretty much gone. He's still got his general bodyguard, and his Great Guards are done for. So he starts to compose himself and move the rest of his infantry down. I decide to throw my Yari Ashigaru up in his spear wall, and as well I see him maneuvering all of his Cav back here, so I figure my best bet at this point is to take my Bow Cav back and just throw him in melee to try and tie up his Cav units. That way I can reposition my Matchlocks and let my Matchlocks do the work. And over here I go ahead and I throw my Nodachis and Bonsai and start the charge on his remaining Lone Swords and this Yari Ashigaru as well. I actually only throw 2 of them up because I kind of have a bad feeling about this, cav fight over here. Granted, I'm fighting with bow cav, which are not that strong, and they are not in my general radius, so they aren't getting really any kind of buffs. So I pulled back this unit in Odachi to help fight these cav. And I've almost got my matchlock set up, and he sees that and realizes that he needs to hit my matchlocks fast. But I was smart enough to put my matchlocks in guard mode, and the way that works is even if he hits your lines, it won't stop all of your matchlock fire. Any of your units that aren't engaged with their melee that's attacking will continue to fire on whatever target you select. So won this fight over on this left flank, and I was not controlling these Nodachi. They kept on chasing these. Well, oh, he does have some. Oh no, his lone swords. I thought these were Nodachi for a second. But yeah, you can see I won that left flank battle, so it allowed me to free up these Yari Ashigaru and bring him over here to help take the cav, and he gets a really good charge in on my general. Luckily, the majority of my general's extra points went into defense and armor, so he actually holds up really well. But having his units tied up here like this, it just allows me to bring my Yari Ashigaru and my other Nodachi back to help out my general. And once again, you can see he's trying to attack my matchlocks, but since these guys are in guard mode, they're going to continue to fire. Unfortunately, these guys have bad firing positions, so they are not really going to get that many shots off. And this unit of Yari Ashigaru and his other unit of Lone Swords came back from routing. So basically now what I'm trying to do is get these matchlocks repositioned to try and take out his general. I can't believe how intense the fighting is getting down here. I really thought he was going to take out my general, which my army would have probably insta-routed right after that. And it looks like he actually dismounted his general unit. Weird. But my general's still in stand and fight. So my army is still, pretty well boosted. This cav unit is still chasing this unit of matchlocks, which bought me some time, and I was able to get these matchlocks formed up to take out his general. So you can see he's got 2 units left. Now once again, the importance of using guard mode on your matchlocks, even though they're being engaged, they're still firing, and they managed to kill his general. So after the general's dead, you can see it's pretty much an instant rout, and the rest of his forces are getting ready to go. So yeah, that was a real shocker battle for me, and I'm actually really happy I won because I hate clan long. Thanks for all the drop losses, and I hope you enjoyed losing with your 450 wins to 30 loss ratio. Alright, so here's the results for that battle. You can see I deployed 1,695 units. My opponent, Sierra, he deployed 1,200. I lost quite a few. I almost lost that fight. I lost 1,346 with 1,015 kills, and quite a few of my losses were from friendly fire too. There were almost 200 of them. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's definitely fun trying out a different strategy. So take it easy. See you next time.